He's the guy with the thinning hair, making things on YouTube from his chair, sitting at his workbench, grin so white, he might be there naked, close your eyes. Buckman's Model Mania with plastic.
Hey everybody. So technical difficulties. For some reason, I was able to record today, but all of a sudden, StreamYards is not accessing my OBS output, at least not on Chrome. So I switched over to Edge, and now it is working. Can somebody give me a hi sign, something? Let me know for sure that you guys can hear me. Because that was rather shocking. Okay, Howard just said I'm on, dropping like a rock. Let's see. New layout. I'm trying to find, because I'm going to, since Ken's not here. There you go, Howard. In Discord, there should be a link so you can get in here. You hear me, unfortunately. Yeah, Don. This is a little bit different because I'm normally not on Chrome. So now I got to get everything back open because I had everything open ready for the stream. I think I just heard Howard pop in. Hey, Howard.
Hey.
So yeah, weird things. All of a sudden, Chrome doesn't like my StreamYard. Let's see. Let me find the right page on the manual. I'm going too far. And Stephen Haynes, hey, Stephen, thank you. There it is. So bag 6 plus one of these and one of these. You're destined to be numberless, Don. Thanks, Donnie. Get him. Slap him around. And actually, Alec, yes, I am feeling a lot better. Who knows tomorrow, because I spent a lot of time moving stuff around today. You still there, Howard?
Your joints, right? You moved those around, right? That was what you moved around a lot today?
Yeah, well, I moved stuff in the garage around.
Oh, garage. Got it.
Actually moved a lot of stuff from upstairs to downstairs because we're moving the shop. So this is where we left off. This is the finish of stage 5. What were you going to say, Howard?
I said, yay.
Yay. So yeah, what I've done is I've split screen because used to be I had StreamYards here and the PDF here. Well, now they're both over on this side. So now I've split the screen so that I can see both the chat and the instructions.
Lovely.
So let's see. Let's run through chat real quick. Don was first. He said howdy. Alec is here. Donnie's here. Steven's here. Howard's here. We gave a stream. Yes, we did. Mostly everybody's saying hi, and Don says already dropping like a rock. I'm guessing my my video potential. I don't know. So yeah, okay. So let me close the side here so that I've got a little bit bigger picture. So yeah, it's kind of odd when you're when you go to start a stream and all of a sudden nothing works.
You need to please stand by. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, but see, the problem was I couldn't even get into StreamYard to do that. You notice I don't have, well, I don't have him right now, but let's see, where is he? There's Goofy. I usually have Goofy up there from OBS. Ah, your ranking. I see. Got it. But I usually have the Goofy up there from OBS, but I'm not on OBS right now because I couldn't get it to do anything, and it was last ditch to try using Edge, and that worked. So I'm hoping to get through probably PAX, well, at least PAX 6, probably 7, maybe 8. I actually have through 10 behind me, but we'll see how that goes. That's okay. I was like, that's interesting because it told me to put this block here, and then when I went to put this in here, I'm like, it doesn't fit. I need to move it forward because it lines up with the edge here. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, I have Donnie's fly. I will kill it if I get a chance.
I have his cousin.
You had Donnie's cousin? Did you kill him?
The fly's cousin. I got his fly's cousin. He's up here.
And in case anybody's wondering, no, there is currently, unless Howard has something set up, I have no Lego piece that I just shot across the room. No, I have no trivia because
I have got you covered then.
Very cool. I thought you might. But I have no trivia because of the last minute method that I ended up starting this stream.
You ran out of Harry Potter, huh?
Well, no, I just, because the stream wasn't working, because StreamYard would not recognize my camera, I had nothing. And it was really kind of weird because it said it can't access any of my cameras. Much as I hate to say it, I think my laptop might be, which is like 4 months old, but I think my laptop USB controller might be going out.
Well, that's not good.
No, but it should also be under warranty because it's less than 6 months, might be just over 6 months old.
Everything's going bad. You had your cable go bad, your USB cord going bad.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's the thing is I'm not sure if it was the cable went bad or if it's the USB controller because that's where the cable was hooked up to. It's
you didn't
USB-C.
have a power surge at some point in time, did you?
Not that I know of.
Because it sounds like all that between the battery and everything else, sounds like you might have had a little bit of.
Yeah. Well, if all else fails, I still have the old machine upstairs and I can hook everything back up to it. Use it to, actually, since I'm moving everything upstairs anyway, I'll probably bring that computer back up, use it as a streaming computer, and use the laptop for other things at the same time. Network them together somehow.
When is this big move that you're doing?
My son's coming next month, and he's leaving around this 15th, so right after that. So
Okay.
basically, it's going to be for Thanksgiving, which will be very interesting because not even sure yet. My daughter and her husband might be coming down from Milwaukee for Thanksgiving. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, there it is. I was sitting there going, I don't see that piece.
I can't help you with this one. I'm sorry. Unlike Keith, I can help him with his mess ups. I can't help you. Other than say it's over there.
Yeah. Let's see. Ranking. Donnie said, no kill fly. We will kill fly.
I'm going to stick him to the fly paper, and then I'm going to watch him slowly die.
And then I just got fired by Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. And Alex said, hope things get better soon. Also, sadly, due to lacking hours, I'm going to need to pause my training sessions with my trainer at the gym temporarily. Hopefully, I can get more hours soon. That's the thing, Alec. I doubt you need a trainer. Truly, all you need to do is, I mean, if he's given you information on stuff you can do in the gym, then just do it. You don't need somebody to always tell you what to do in the gym. I've never had a trainer. And
You didn't know aliens need their hands held?
Oh, there's that.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Jody, welcome. Okay, so this one is going to go in here.
So are we ready for some trivia?
Absolutely, positively.
Okay, well, I got a few and a few different things here. So we got in a arts, comics, and literature questions.
Cool.
Okay, so question 1. What do P.G. Wodehouse, Eric Pound, and William Joyce have in common?
Maybe the people in the cheap seats do.
Oh, these are going to be hard trivia questions. I'm not making this easy.
But why? Why?
Because it's been too easy.
You're going to make people cry.
That's right. That's what I do.
Okay.
They cry when I take their first place. They cry when I do super chats. I mean,
I have never seen a Lego build do something like this. So you see this spot right here.
yeah.
I just realized my camera's upside down. Let me see. Oh, it's up to wow. Hang on, let me see if I can fix this. It's all kinds of weird because this is my right hand from the bottom.
I thought maybe we're working on the ceiling. I wasn't sure.
So, camera. Oh. Said mirror my camera. So now I don't know, since I'm going straight StreamYards into the camera is straight into StreamYards. I don't know that I can do anything.
Oh no. Jody says he's drawing spaceships tonight.
Cool. Well, I just have to remember that my stuff is backwards from what I expect. It's mirrored, or it's not mirrored anymore, but I'm on the ceiling. So this spot right here, there are no bumps, but they want you to put this piece there. It's not attached to anything. I've never seen that before. But it does get attached right away. So
And apparently Don's the only one that wanted to have an answer, and that was Seth.
Seth MacFarlane.
Yes, Seth MacFarlane. So the question was, what do P.G. Wodehouse, Eric Pound, and William Joyce have in common? They all made broadcasts for the enemy during World War II.
You said they made broadcasts to the enemy or of the enemy?
For the enemy.
Oh, isn't that special?
Isn't that special? Could have beaten Satan.
That's so special.
It's so special. Okay. Question 2. What was the first published Sherlock Holmes story written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle?
I'm sitting here. For some reason, I think I should know that one, but I don't.
Oh, come on. You're old enough to know this.
No, I wasn't. Sherlock Holmes was written in the 1800s.
Usually arts, literature, and comics are hard for me to get to. So
Don says Hounds of Baskerville. Donnie says Casino Royale. Wrong franchise, Donnie.
yeah, we're not talking about Ian Fleming.
Da-na-da-na-na-na-na.
Well, we're totally going off the franchise.
So that one goes there. By the way, it got decently cool today, but we're moving into winter weather where when it's 72 degrees, it's like, oh, it's hot.
Yeah, I know that feeling. You know, the other day I came out of the house and we were getting ready to have some rain, and I hadn't had any heat in the house, and I walked out, and man, it was almost like 80 degrees out there. I stepped back in the house. I felt like I was stepping into a freaking Jordan's freezer at his pizza place. It was holding that much cold air in the house.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like a 20-degree difference.
Yeah, well, and it's finally fall here, at least trying to be. We're not supposed to break out of the 70s this week, but considering it was in the 80s last week, 2 weeks into October, I don't trust it.
Well, it's supposed to get down to like 30s up here in Michigan, but we had a lot of rain, and it was like nasty rain. So the leaves are falling off already.
Yeah, leaves are starting to fall here, and it's not getting cold yet, but it's not cold, but it's not as hot as it was. We're rolling slowly into fall. I'm just wondering if we're going to have a winter to match the summer we had.
Yeah, well, I'll have to tell you how that works. I have a old wives thing or wherever it is. I don't know how it is, but my mom and my grandmother and uncles always used to follow it. And it always seems to ring true. They take the 6 days between Christmas and New Year's, and you split it into each day into the like 2 months, so like January, February, March, April, May, June. And the morning weather would be the 1 month, the afternoon weather would be the second month of that day. And generally that's how that month would play out. If you take and remember, do all that, and then the first 12 days of January, you take each day to be one of the months.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the month is going to play out. And if they coincide with the 6 days that are between Christmas and New Year's, you're pretty spot on about how the weather's going to run for that year. And so like, say if you have a nice warm day, like say on the 6th of January and the 4th day of the between the Christmas and New Year's, and it's a nice warm day or it's really warm weather, June would probably be a warm, weather. If it's going to be raining or snowing or something like that, it's probably going to be a wet month. And it runs pretty true with that. So, let's see. We had Don.
Only real answer we had was Hounds of the Baskervilles.
And then he said McFarland.
Yes.
Standard answer. And then Stephen Haynes is saying hi to Jody, and Jody's saying hi to Stephen. And so, anyways, it was what was the first published Sherlock Holmes story written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle? And the answer is A Study in Scarlet in 1887.
See, I wouldn't know that one. That was at least 2 years before I was born.
Oh, this next question is going to be a gimme. I'm sure this is. Donna's going to get this one. I'm sure he's going to get this one.
Isaac Asimov.
Oh, no. Oh, no, no.
Oh, okay.
Who was Clark Kent's high school sweetheart?
Seth MacFarlane.
I didn't know he was gay. Oh, see, Don said Seth.
Always, Don says always go with the first thought.
I know, my first thought's always the bad one.
Actually, I do know the answer, but I'm just going to wait and see what the peanut gallery says.
Oh, I got some fun things coming. Hopefully before Friday for stream.
Cool. So you got stuff in the box?
Oh, I might. Well, no, I ain't gonna show the people what I got in the box. I'll just play it.
Oh.
Donnie says Lana, and then she says Lang.
Yep. That's her last name.
Are you sure? Could it be?
I am positive. No, it's Lana. It depends on where you're from in the country. Lana Lang or Lena Lang. I always read it as Lena. Because I are a northern boy.
Is that your accent vernacular on that right now?
That's my accent vernacular.
Gotcha. We don't have no Canadian A. I don't know how they would say it. Well, who was Clark Kent's high school sweetheart? What did you say it was, Buck?
Lana Lang.
It is Lana Lang.
Which I want to say in one of the more recent movies, he ends up with her at the end of the movie instead of Lois Lane.
Donnie's trying to correct you. It's not Lana, Buck. It's Lana.
No, Donnie, it's Lana.
Here we got the Southern boys. They're having another piss med. Come on now.
I'll just ban him. That'll fix him.
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh, yeah, but I can.
I can't start comments either. But I'm sorry. So
that's okay. I'm starring them as I
can do it on my screen, but I don't think it'll show up. Oh, look at that.
I just started it.
I was trying to do a star with my pencil. And it popped up. I was like, wow.
What'd I do?
I have a magic carpenter pencil. Look at that. It makes stars on me. Yeah, I went and did a bunch of stuff today, and seems like every place I went is like, we close at 4 o'clock or 4:30. I get to this one place thinking it's going to be open till 5. 4:30. I was like, oh.
Everybody's implementing winter hours.
No, that's just the normal hours since COVID.
Really?
Yes.
So people haven't figured out that the pandemic is really pretty much over?
We still have people up here running around with masks in their cars.
In their cars.
That's right.
And they're the only ones in there.
Chin diapers. Yep.
Yep. I know. Well, I don't fault people for that. In a car alone, yes, I think that's kind of odd. But people still wearing masks, I don't fault them for that, because in Japan, they're still wearing masks.
Oh, they were wearing masks even before that, because they have a lot of problems with, with their crowd control and stuff and people around.
Yeah, because there are that many people in that little, or on that little island.
Right. Well, it was funny. Everybody that they came to the United States from the UK, like Ian Campbell, even though he wasn't at Wonderfest, he went back. Him and his wife, they both got COVID. Wayne goes back from Wonderfest. He gets COVID. It's like,
We're sharing, because sharing is caring.
Apparently. Well, let's see if Todd and Ian and Jordan bring it back.
Yeah. Well, knock on wood. There. I have yet to get COVID.
Maybe you had your shot.
That's a touchy subject. Yeah, because President Biden decided that I would be fired if I didn't take the shot. Yeah, I've had a COVID shot.
Because you were in the government.
Yep.
It's funny. I got a buddy who has never taken the shot, and he's never gotten it. And his wife, she's had the shot. And, of course, she works in the public schools, and she's a social worker. And she's had it 3 times.
Yep.
It's very strange how one person will get it. But then there's the people that have the symptoms after that, the long COVID, where they have issues with it.
Yep.
My mom, she never got it, even though she tested positive for it. She never had any symptoms of it. And that's because my dad's untimely death. Oh, unfortunately. But.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is, never had it that I know of.
Right.
I've had a flu. I felt icky, but I've never gone in and taken a test to find out if I have it or not.
Right. I had it for I think about 2 or 3 days. I had nose where I couldn't do anything, and I says, man, I can't smell bleach at all. You know what I think first smell I smelled after I got my a smell back? Cow
bleach?
manure. No, cow manure.
Oh, cow manure?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Donnie says, come on, Buck. Everyone knows viruses don't get out and about until after 4:30.
All right.
And he says, could be because she was around all those kids.
Oh, yeah.
Germ factories. And Donnie has had COVID twice. COVID, the funny thing is, COVID is not gone, and it will never be gone. COVID is just like since 1918, the outbreak of the flu, everybody gets a flu shot. Now it will be forever and ever, from now on, it will be everybody gets a COVID shot.
Or there's a variant of it, or there's something that's something. I'd never taken a flu shot. They offer the flu shot, and I'm like, My mom and my grandmother had gotten it, and my aunt had gotten it one time, and they got sicker than a dog after it. It was like,
Yeah, same here. Every year, I got a flu shot. As soon as I didn't have to get a flu shot anymore, I no longer got my annual really horrendous cold.
Right. I think a lot of it has to do with the younger people and that they have such a clean environment, nowadays.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they don't let their kids go out and play in the dirt. They don't let their kids, eat dirt,
yeah.
and so they get in there and then all of a sudden they get an air conditioned room where everything is just like floating around and all of a sudden they get sick or they get a cold or they get a, flu or something.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
and it's not like the older generation like us and stuff that's, been outside.
We grew up eating dirt.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah. I mean, people, the hand sanitizer during COVID, yes, we had all kinds of hand sanitizer. We had all kinds of cleaning stuff and everything else. And what we would do, when the Instacart, because we did not go out, when Instacart would bring our groceries, I'd wipe them all down and everything else. We did everything that you were supposed to do.
Right.
But I've never been a big on, as I walk into everything, because they're out there still everywhere. You walk into a store and there's hand sanitizer everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I don't sanitize my hands when I walk into Aldi. I don't sanitize the cart. I just go.
Right. And then you watch other people, they'll take their stop, they'll take out a little tissue thing and they'll wipe it all down and do all that stuff, and it's like everybody's got their own thing,
Oh yeah.
All of it, but
Well, see, I'm a firm believer that if being exposed to germs is how you stay healthy.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of the healthiest fruits there is. Wait a minute. Oh, okay.
By the way, Buck, you better watch out. You got a lot of flyby there. I mean, he is flying close to that tower. He's doing a Maverick on you. It's like, yum, yum.
I know. High speed flyby on the tower. But
he's doing his air show.
No, that's the thing is I eat or I don't eat as much as I used to, but I used to eat a ton of apples. And the really great thing about apples, they're very healthy for you, but not for the reason that most people think. And I'm pretty sure you know this as a farmer. The reason apples are healthy for you is they are so porous that if it gets on it, it's in it.
Pretty much. But the thing is that they wax those apples to make them shine.
Oh yeah.
Like that, and people eat that wax all the time. They probably don't even know it's on there sometimes.
Yeah.
And that, it's interesting how when you go and get into the produce stuff is that you have things like, I'm sure people here have had tomatoes that they taste a little bit harder, like the skin is real tough.
Mm-hmm.
They're what they call a hothouse tomato, and they pick them green actually, and then they use nitrogen to make them turn red.
Yep. Sorry, I was just laughing.
Oh, really? I like that one. Being exposed to German, building your immunity.
Exactly. Donnie hates the Germans. Do not be exposed to the Germans. They will get you sick. And then he corrects himself and says germs. But still, I think it's awesome that they said Germany or German.
Interesting. On that note,
go ahead.
Got another question. Question 5.
I got a wrong answer.
George G. Mop was the father of what comic strip character? Actually, this is question 4, excuse me.
For some reason, all that comes to mind for me is alley oop, 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 oop. I'm figuring it's probably wrong, but that's what came to mind. Oh, look, I'm building a truss so that I can put a floor in.
Well, I'm sure some of you guys have seen this one. It's probably one of the older comics or strips that they've had. Before my time.
And Jody says dogwood. I vaguely remember that one.
Sure, it ain't Dagwood. It's Dagwood. It's not dog. It's Dag.
Is there an A in there?
Yes,
there
sir.
is an A in there.
You better get your spectacles checked there, sir.
I got spectacles.
You're upside down, turned around on the ceiling, and you can't even read the A.
Exactly.
Have you been taking lessons from my girlfriend?
Maybe.
She spells
Better
cow
hope
with
not.
an A, so I don't know. Is that going to be the interior floor you're working on there?
This is going to go across here. It's going to, not the interior floor. It's going to be the floor that supports the castle.
I think I've got this as a actual Lego set. I wonder how close it is to the...
I'm pretty sure they are identical.
Except for maybe the coloring.
Yeah, maybe a little bit on the colors, and the reason I say that is because the instructions that I'm using are Lego.
Oh, you're using the actual Lego instructions?
Oh, absolutely. Every time I can. Why does that not look right?
Jody says he can't find his spectacles.
His spectacle?
Yes. Are you like Austin Powers when you leave the house? I do that all the time.
His spectacles.
Yeah, his spectacles. You remember the one with Austin Powers where he goes spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch? Yes, I do that all the time. But my watch is actually my phone, so.
Actually, that is pretty solid. Nice. So the only thing that is still open is this here where the snakes are.
Are you going to light that?
I do have the light kit.
Oh, you do? Mm.
Yes. It came with the light kit.
Don must have fell asleep. We put him to sleep. I'm sorry.
I'm boring that way.
I know. We're not as good as Ken. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm in training, man.
But no, see, there's not a whole lot to it. Haven't opened it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 outputs, and it's USB powered. Got a remote. So,
where'd you get that one from?
It came with it from AliExpress.
Oh, I see. They added it to it. Mm.
Yeah. Usually the ones from AliExpress, if they come with a light kit, it's like $20 more to just have the light kit included.
Mm. It's interesting how certain light companies for these Lego sets are slightly different. Like, I got the one for the Jack Sparrow boat, which was not like my bricks, but it was a different one. And then when I saw the one that Keith got, I'm like, well, I'll spend the money for the one because it's got actually, instead of having yellow lights on the mast, they're actually blue. So it's more of a ghostly, like, nighttime ship thing.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is that when this is done.
Right.
Well, when I'm doing the lights, I'm not gonna just let fight with it. If there's a spot where the wires want to go through, like between these blocks right here,
Yeah.
I will take a drill and I'll actually drill a channel in there.
Oh. Yeah, I noticed that some of them they don't work. This is the first time I've got one of those Light My Bricks kits, and they've got the actual flat pieces, I guess. Todd says that they work pretty good going underneath the bricks, but I haven't found out yet, So
Yeah.
where do you come up with your light kit though? Is it got its instructions in there, or you got to do the QR code that's on it?
There's a QR code on here. This QR code is how you get the instructions.
Okay. Oh. So I guess for question number 4, all we had was Jody with Dagwood. So what was George G. Moppet was the father of what comic strip character? And you said, what was it again, Buck?
Alley-oop.
Well,
Alley-oop the caveman.
It's called Little Lulu.
Ah, Little Lulu. Yes. I remember her.
It's before my time.
She was still in syndication late into the late 70s and 80s.
I know, but I
It's
don't.
just
Well, I remember her, but yes, I probably
was
remember
just
Dagwood.
it was just one that you wouldn't read much. Actually, you know what?
Chicken butt.
Dagwood. I'm just thinking. Dagwood is, well, it might be Blondie in Canada, or might be Dagwood in Canada, but I think it's Blondie in the States. And when he said had Dogwood on there, that's another comic strip.
Right. I remember like some of the Peanuts, but Marmaduke, Garfield, ones like that.
Yep. I remember the funniest character, or strangest character, I guess we should say, on the Peanuts comic strip was Five. You remember Five?
No.
Five was the little black kid that showed up one time, and he was around for a long time. But his parents decided not to just name their kids numbers. It was easier. So Five was actually their 5th kid.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go up underneath here because sometimes these will not lock in on the cross members. See, like right there.
Well, we're going to switch up to another category here. We're gonna do some war and military. Sure, you might be able to do this one.
Maybe one or two.
Maybe. Okay. So, question number 5. What was
5?
Only U.S. battleship to be present at both the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, and at the D-Day invasion on June 6th in 1944?
I think I might know. Okay. And Jody said it's called Blondie, but Dagwood is her husband. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was thinking it was Blondie and Dagwood. I think they changed it to Blondie and Dagwood. I'm not sure.
Interesting. Hang on. Let me go up here and make sure, because I could have sworn.
No Googling. Oh.
Oh no, it's kind of interesting because the instructions say 5 of these
Yeah.
plus bag 7. When you get down to the bottom, apparently we're supposed to be in the actual Lego kit. There's 2 of these big plates in bag 7 because it says 7 of these.
Ah. Those look like if I'm looking at that, the tops of those, do they have like indents in the centers of those? Like they're not actual, like, you know, the pins have got like a hole inside of them.
There are, on each one of the big plates like this, there's 2 that have got an indent in them.
Like a
And I think,
rows or something.
well, there's one here and there's one here. And I think what it is that that's where the
They're
injection mold. Yep. So bag 7 was pretty quick.
Yes.
Jody says the Essex. He actually said the Essex, but I think he meant the Essex.
There's a lot of S's in there.
Okay. So now we're into book 2 of 4. Let me zoom this in, and bag 8.
I was going to work on my tram and try to get at least one side of that thing. I didn't get mine. I ain't caught up to you guys.
That's okay. There's a long ways to go on that thing. I haven't done anything on that tram off the screen.
Right. Well, I think Don said he stained his. I don't know if Keith. I think Keith was really bad. But I just ordered. Let's see. I've got three of the Oakley trains coming, and that one's supposed to be here Friday. I'm trying to remember which one it was. It's the bigger one of the green ones, and then I'm getting the 2 other ones. Is the ones that you said that they came together for the Golden Spike.
Yes,
the
Rogers and the Davis.
Yes. So I got
and the larger of their green ones, I think, is the Pacific B, and I forget what the rest of the designation
like BDR
is,
or something like that, 15 or something.
Yeah, it is a pretty good sized train, and it was kind of funny. I got it back when I was in California, right before we left. I bought it, and bought it off of YouTube. Yes, no, bought it on eBay, and got it for a pretty good price. I know that's like a $500 kit, and I think I got it for like $250.
Kill it. He's photobombing the ground.
Missed.
Oh.
By the way, that shows this is pretty solid. But I got it on eBay.
No, you actually got him, but he flew away. You stunned him. Just about had him. We could have shipped him back to Donnie.
That's right. Oh, he meant, what did he type? The S's. S's.
I don't even remember the S's.
Well, my thought is...
You told him to piss off. You see what happens?
I told him to piss off on somebody else's stream, not on mine. What the hell?
Even Donnie doesn't have an answer. Gosh, I would thought the older people would know this. It was before my time.
It was before mine too.
I know.
But I'm thinking that it was the Missouri.
Well, is that your final answer?
That is my final answer. And even if it isn't the Missouri, I think the Missouri is a very impressive ship because it was it was sank at Pearl Harbor, and they raised it and put it back into commission, and it was in the war.
Oh, I would love to go out there. My mom and dad went to Pearl Harbor when they got to go out to Hawaii, and I never got to see it. But
Mr. McGinn.
what's the one that's they said that there's oil still coming up, and they keep saying it's somebody down there with an oil can that's going like that.
It's the Arizona.
It's the Arizona. Okay.
The Arizona, the thing about the Arizona, if I remember correctly, the Arizona got hit with no warning whatsoever and sank with all hands. 2,000 people went down with the Arizona, and that is why they have never raised her, because, it was just such a horrendous thing.
Yeah. So, you guys would both be wrong. It was the USS Nevada.
The Nevada. I actually had never heard of that one.
Oh. Don's definitely gonna fire you if you get this one wrong, Buck. Okay. Question 6. What organization has the motto, "Peace is our profession"?
I honestly don't know. I would hazard a guess that it might be like the UN. Or
It's right over
possibly
there,
the
Buck.
Peace
It's right
Corps.
over there. It's over there. It's over there. Right there. Over there.
Where?
Underneath your motto or whatever, your little logo.
Huh? Oh, up here, huh?
Yeah. Off screen probably. Why I'll find it for you.
Yeah. Well, what I'm looking for is there's supposed to be 3 of this one.
Oh yeah, I love that when you're always looking for one of the same thing, and it's like there are this many. Where is that?
You know what's funny?
It's
I
hiding.
wonder if there's supposed to be 3 of this one, because I have 2 of this one and 2 of the curved ones. And it would not surprise me, because it's not like that would be the first mistake in these instructions.
Mm.
Okay. Of course, I will be honest. What really the motto for "Peace is our profession" should be, there it is the DOD. But I know better than that.
I haven't been keeping up with what our local government is doing, but I called someplace the other day, and I said that on Discord, and I called and I went, and they go, "Due to the government shutdown, we have been furloughed, and that please leave a message for so and so and so." I'm like, oh crap, I forgot.
Yep.
So I was thinking, because I was talking to my girlfriend, and I said, "Oh yeah, this week I'm gonna go do my passport, because I gotta get it looked again." No, I'm not. I can go get my picture taken, but I can't. I can send it in, and then I can sit and twiddle my thumbs until the government decides that they're gonna.
Well, see, it's not the government. The people who work there would love to be able to work.
Oh, I'm sure they're probably jonesing for their money now. They're like, "How am I going to pay this? How am I going to pay that?"
Oh, yeah. Well, and see, that's the thing, is right now I'm in that same boat, and I will tell you honest, if I was not retiring,
Right.
I wouldn't even touch my email, because during a government shutdown, when you are furloughed, you can be fired for working.
Really?
Yeah, is that stupid or what?
Wow. So
Well, the reason is because you cannot give the government anything for free. The government cannot accept anything without a whole bunch of paperwork.
as they do.
Yeah.
So my question is the like the U.S. Embassy are in these other countries, are they basically shut down then too, to a point?
Probably.
Like, I mean, granted, my girl, she ain't gonna be able to get anything. They said it wasn't until January 1st to March 20th when she would be able to get her visa. But I'm wondering, with the government being shut down here, does that affect her at some point in time to try to get her visa?
It depends on if the people are accepted.
Oh, well, she's
Jody
accepted.
says Canadian Order of Ceremonial Knights is the answer. But no, it depends on if they're accepted. If you're accepted, which every single time that there's been a government shutdown when I've been a GS employee, I have been accepted. Except this time. And I was on my government email today, just to look. And I know that there is only one person in my old office that is actually working. Everybody else is in the exact same boat I am, which is not having been paid for over 2 weeks.
And they don't sound like they're anywhere close.
No, they don't. Which is completely and totally stupid.
That fly. I think you got multiple flies there, Buck.
I do. I have like 2 or 3, at least 2, if not 3.
They are performing acrobatic maneuvers all over your screen.
Yep.
As my grandfather would say, them there are circle flies.
All I have to say is, curse you, foul Donnie.
Yeah. Donnie ran away, cackling.
Yeah. Take
Jody
your
says
flies
his grandfather
back.
was a full member of them. So what was your answer to what organization has a motto, peace is our profession?
It should be the DOD, but it isn't. So probably the UN. UN.
And you and Jody are wrong.
Yay!
The answer is the U.S. Air Force Strategic Air Command, otherwise known as SAC.
So what you're saying is an organization that no longer exists.
Pretty much.
Huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah, SAC went out of existence in the 90s, 93, I think it was.
Well, yeah.
But that's also why I say that it should be the DOD. Because truthfully, anybody in the military, well, except for maybe the high muckety-mucks generals, most people in the military do not want to go to war.
Oh, no. I always said, all these people were complaining back in the day there. They were talking about, we can have this and you need to get the guns. And I says, you know what? Why don't we just send those people over there and say, okay, here you go. Here's a gun. You go and slap them on the petties and tell them not to do it, and see how it works out for you.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll be like,
most conflicts would be over really quick if we made the people who want to fight go do the fight.
Right. These people that don't want to go fight and that they don't want our government to do that, they say, oh no, let's not do that. So, but yeah. Okay. Now here's another coming up with this question, number 7. How were the height and width of modern American battleships originally determined?
Probably because of the armament on them.
The height and the width?
Yeah. However tall, such and such.
We're talking about modern battleships.
Oh, talking about modern ones. I don't know. Do they have nukes? They don't have nukes on
Modern
battleships,
American battleships, let's put it that way. How are the heights and widths determined?
I don't know.
Oh, there's Don in with he's alive. He's alive.
That makes sense. Panama Canal width.
Jody says with a measuring tape. Is that metric or is that standard? We must know.
Panama Canal width makes sense.
That was I watched a documentary on how that came about and how many different companies tried to build that place until America got in there and actually built it.
Yep. And then we gave it away. Which is what we do.
Give it away now. Give it away now. Just like we give our money to all these other countries.
Well, remember the movie from, I think it was late 60s. It might have been the early 70s. It was called The Mouse That Roared.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It is, it's a hilarious movie, and the premise that they advance in there is so spot on. Because they come up with this thing called the football bomb. And this bomb is supposed to be like really, super powerful, like end of the world type shit. But it's shaped like a football. And they decide that they're going to, because they're a poor country and they're like, you know what? We'll declare war on the United States. And they're like, are you crazy? You declare war on the United States, they'll come in and kick our butts. And the chancellor or whatever he is like, yeah, but the thing is, they'll come in, they'll defeat us right away. And then they'll dump all this money on us, just tons and tons and tons of money. We will be richer than ever. And it's true. That's what they do.
Because we have our humanitarian side, yes.
Yeah, well, and what's funny is this football bomb, it starts going, it's going to go off and you hear this thing like, and it's shaped like a football, and the guy who's got it, he's trying to get it out of the country before it goes off, and it's like the guy, it's like he's the quarterback crawling across the goal line. And when he gets it across the border, it never goes off. It was a dud. Well, I don't know if you saw that, but that fly came in for a crash landing almost.
I see that. He's bugging you.
He went bonk.
So Alec is now saying that he's still not an alien. He's still trying to claim that. He said he's learned his lesson about not using punctuation in his comments. I don't use punctuation. I always got yelled at in school because I had run-on sentences. So like,
well, he does things. He does things like say he's not an alien bud.
Yeah. Denial. We're in this denial, denial thing.
Yeah, denial. That river in Egypt.
Yes, denial. So we had Jody with a measuring tape. We had Don with the Panama Canal width. What was your answer, Buck?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Actually, I said it had to do with the munitions. Size of the munitions.
So how were the height and width of modern American battleships originally determined? And Don would be partially right. The ships had to be able to go beneath the Brooklyn Bridge and through the Panama Canal.
That makes sense.
That's right. So we got
24 of these.
question 8. What was the name of the ventriloquist Edgar Bergen's female dummy? This is television and radio, what we're doing now.
I do not remember that. I do remember one of the best ventriloquists ever was Senior Rences.
Oh, I know that one he's talking about, yes.
He was awesome because he had one of his puppets was his hand. He would, it had a face on it and it would talk. The greatest thing, the greatest trick that he did with that puppet was that he would let the puppet smoke.
Oh, yes. He had a cigarette in there and it would smoke the thing. How he ever did it, I don't know. He had to have some kind of like a I almost want to say like one of those air bulbs or something like you would use like for the old enema style things.
Yeah.
And had it hooked to that damn cigarette. It was crazy.
You got to remember that he had a body that he would set his hand on for the doll.
Oh, yes, that's right too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there had to be something in there. And I always thought there's probably just some sort of a tube in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. And he'd sit there and he'd light the cigarette and then it would and he'd smoke it. Yes.
The most impressive thing was when the puppet would blow a smoke ring.
Oh. My buddy can do that, and I'm so jealous because I've tried to do that a couple different times. I get it done.
Oh no. I mess up. I made mess up.
You didn't count your studs.
No, I did. What I didn't do was put these in.
Uh-oh.
All right, come on.
So nobody has an answer to that yet?
There it is.
I told you I'm too hard on questions here. See?
There we go.
Jody had easy ones last night with the the science questions and stuff. That's why I was goofing off half the time.
Last night. Oh, with on Donnie's stream?
Yeah, on Donnie's stream he was doing normal science questions.
Yeah, I was letting my back finish getting back to where it's mostly good to go.
You did it sleeping. That's impressive.
Yeah, I sleep wrong. Oh, I've thrown out my back before by sleeping. First time I ever did it was I had to be 28. I wake up and I'm like, I can't move. And then it was funny because I go into the well, not the ER. I was in the military. I went into sick call and they said, yeah, how'd you hurt your back? I said, I slept on it wrong.
Was that spring mattress that you gave me?
No, it was at home. It's just well, part of the problem is I've never been able to say, nah, I can't do that.
Overexertion.
It's like, oh yeah. Well, it's like when it comes time to move these tables up here, upstairs. I know how I'm going to get them up there.
Crane. Oh.
No. The part that's going to suck is once I get the top off, because this is 2-inch butcher block that's 3 by 6. So that all by itself weighs a shit ton.
Oh yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tabletops off, and then I'm going to figure out if the rest of the table is manageable at that point. If it is, great. If not, which is more likely, then I will take the legs apart as well. And I only have 2 of these things. What really is going to suck is that right there. The dresser that I built.
The one that you built that you had so many problems with getting?
Yeah. The 12-drawer dresser.
Right.
That's going to be interesting.
Is it a straight shot up the steps?
No.
Oh, it's one of them up and turn around and half.
It's up and hang a hard left.
Yeah.
I did check one thing. Once it gets up there, the dresser is 72 inches long. So it will go up on its side. Once it's up there, it's going to be one of these things of I just have to turn it and get it into the room.
Can you take the banister off up there?
Probably. That's one of the things we're looking at because we're redoing the stairs. And we're looking at taking the banister downstairs completely off. It's got a banister on both sides, and we're actually thinking about just taking it off and leaving it off.
Just don't fall off that side. Oh.
Off either side, because there'll be no banister at all.
Oh, I see.
And then the railing on, as we go upstairs, that might have to come off.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing is, the biggest plus I have for moving this stuff upstairs is I'm going to be here doing it. I'm really good at moving stuff.
Well, come up to my house and move stuff for me, would you?
Okay.
I got lots of stuff to move.
Yeah, but where are you moving it to?
All over.
Yeah, so your problem is you want to move it from this stuff from here over here.
Yeah.
And then later on when you get done, you're going to move this stuff back over here.
Well, somewhat. It's more of I move it here so I can clear up that space so I can move something else to that spot. So it's kind of like A to B to C, where in order to get to C to the B, I have to move the B to the A kind of thing.
Well, it's very much like I just got the garage completely cleaned up. And now that it's completely cleaned up, we're putting stuff from upstairs in there.
Mm-hmm.
So that, then we can move this stuff upstairs. And then that stuff that's out in the garage will then come in here.
Well, I guess we didn't have no answers. We must have put the people to sleep.
We put the peoples to sleep. Good night, people.
So nobody knew what the name of the ventriloquist Edgar Bergen's female dummy was. Boy, I could win trivia all the time here. Her name was Effie Clinker. Oh, she was kind of like that one, you know. She talked like this. Oh yeah. So, next question. What actress was the high school girlfriend of Judge Joseph A. Wapna of BB's People's Court?
I don't know. Angela Lansbury.
Judge Wapner. Yeah. Gotta watch Judge Wapner. Comes on.
I remember. The People's Court.
That was a good movie. We actually went and saw that one.
Yep. That was a really good movie.
I gotta watch that one again with Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Judge Wapner. Gotta go see Judge Wapner. I don't want. I can't remember what he was. They were walking across wherever. I can't remember. He was trying to get into someplace, wasn't he?
You mean Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I was trying to get his brother. I think supposed to be right.
Yeah. Well, his brother was. I don't remember if it was Down syndrome or exactly what his issue it was, but he was a savant,
right?
And he could sit there and tell. He wasn't counting cards or anything like that. I want to say he could count a shoe of either 4 or 6 decks, which counting cards is illegal in Vegas anyway.
Oh, any place.
Yeah. They throw you out of town.
Yep.
And the sad part was Tom Cruise's character was a real slime ball.
Oh yeah.
Initially. Because he realized that he could do that, and so that was his goal. By the end of the movie, though, he had redeemed himself quite a bit.
Right.
Not Judge Wapner. Curse you, foul beast. Soft lagging.
I'm waiting for you to take and catch one of those flies in the Lego and just put him in there and be like, yeah, there you go. A little grease in the cog.
Oh, there was one today that I laid the smackdown on a fly today while I was working on on Optimus Prime. I laid the smackdown on him, and then I got the paper towel and I cleaned the smackdown off of the 2 magazines because I hit him proper.
Is it going to be in the video?
No, I think it was actually between videos, or it was either between videos or I had it paused.
Oh, darn it.
I did actually have the first video I did today was 40 minutes, one stage on Optimus Prime. It was 40 minutes long.
I got parts of him to do with sitting here right now. Actually, I got parts of ET to do. I've been procrastinating of doing it and getting him up to the point where all of his ribs and his shoulders and belly and chest pieces are on.
Well, I was working on his left leg today and just Some of it just didn't want to play nice.
Oh, yeah. I got my Star Trek and my Ecto 1 parts yesterday. And of course, they left them out on the front porch again. It's like, yeah. I don't even know if they didn't even tell me when they were coming. And that's the thing. Are we back to doing FedEx, or are we still doing Amazon? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I got a email today, right before I came on, right before I tried to come on and nothing worked, from Fan Home, that the next issue or next stage of next shipment, excuse me, of Spider-Man is getting generated.
Yeah, mine's probably coming up too. In that, well, the Star Trek one, the D that I got, I think I got 2 more packs, 1 or 2 more packs, and I had the whole thing. Ecto, I got, I think 2 more packs because I've got the roof deck, that's got the fan and everything on it, and then, but I still gotta wait for that one that's where you put the 2 halves together. They haven't shipped me that one yet. So, and I don't even know if I even got the replacement, or I haven't really paid attention. I've got them all sitting on a tote trying to catch them up, but I know the 89 Batmobile has actually been paid for, so that's my first set's coming out of that. And I don't remember if there was some more Nissan Skyline and I think the 86 Batmobile, but I've got parts that are missing in certain. Oh, even my my big Shelby Cobra, that's the 1/6 one that I've got. I can't do anything with the parts that I'm getting because I need the floor pan that's where you put the seats in, and that's the one that's missing. So it's kind of like, okay,
Well, and that's the thing, is that here lately, what I do when short shot, oopsie, I got a short shot.
Short shot. Oh,
yeah. Look.
Oh, a booger.
Yep.
Yeah. See, now Lego wouldn't let. That would be a really rare thing that you'd see something like that on a Lego piece.
Yeah, but
that's just the quality control. See, that's the one thing about Lego. They have a really good quality control on their stuff. I have not ever had one set missing parts that I needed. Like, I've never had to call them up and say, hey, I need a couple of this or something like that. I've always had the right parts and stuff for it.
I've actually had to reach out to them a couple of times.
To Lego themselves?
Yep.
Really? I guess I've been lucky with that.
So I don't, as far as I know, I do not have a replacement for this, but looking at what this is, not a big deal.
Yeah, you probably can hide it.
Oh, easy. Because what it is these are the benches or the tables.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say, that must be the grade hall with the, and then the teacher's thing up in the front there.
Yeah. It's right there. And I can see it right now. But once I put this second row, it is pretty much gone.
Right.
Whoops.
Thing is, are you going to be able to see any of that stuff once you get the whole model done?
I believe so. I believe this side is open.
Oh, okay.
And I just realized that I put that one in the wrong spot. Anyway. Yeah, I believe this side is open, and it's the one that has the hole is right here.
Right.
So I put it as far away from the hole opening that I could.
Well, it's for your wife, anyways. She won't mind.
No, she won't even notice.
Well, I guess it's just you and me because everybody else went quiet and silent on us.
Oh, we're down to 6 viewers too.
I'm sorry.
That's not your fault. I think Donnie left without saying anything.
Dirty. Well, probably because you yelled at him about his germs.
Yeah, no, it's Germans.
Yeah, his Germans.
He's got Germans all over everything.
Yes. So, the question was, what actress was the high school girlfriend of Judge Joseph A. Wapner of the TV's People's Court? And it was Lana Turner.
So, bag 9. So 7, 8, 9 so far. No, 6, 7, 8, 9. We started on bag 6.
Okay, Jody ought to be able to get this one.
Oh, and we popped back up to 8. Jody moved his mouse and
came alive. Okay.
Yes.
So here's this one. Why does Mr. Spock of TV Star Trek have green skin?
Oh, I know that. That's easy. Wow. Well, I found where that.
Come on, Jody, you should know this.
I know that. So I found where the that short shot where the extra plastic went to.
Oh, it's got a booger on it. Nice.
Yeah, it's got one on this end and on this end.
It's probably right next to it. Probably see it with the bad molding. See now, like I said, Lego would have remelted that and put it in
the
remelt pile. It's very interesting how Lego makes all that, their molding injections and stuff versus these other ones. And I mean, granted, you've got a lot of Legos now that, people want these off-brand ones because Lego doesn't make them and they want that thing. And so these MOC builders or whatever, they build them or they make them in another company. So,
well, and that's also why the anybody who submits an idea to Lego for a set, once you submit one of the things you have to sign before you even get a chance to have it possibly get made is you have to sign a piece of paper that says that you will not, if they decide not to make it, they own it for X amount of time, that you cannot use another company to sell it.
Right. Well, it's like this. It's like I said, it was like Firefly. Great ship. It looked great. I've seen mocks of it. Big and smaller, and I've wanted to get one that they have that I think it's in my Amazon thing, but the one that they submitted to Lego, it got the 10,000 votes. The only problem is Lego says, well, it doesn't fit our 14, age bracket, and it has something to do with the show being, sex violence, and there's, drugs and all these other different things. And so they didn't think that somebody that's going to go see that would go and watch that and be like, oh, we don't want to be,
Yeah.
influence to that. The thing is that I applaud Lego for that they have stuck with their rules of not doing that kind of stuff. I mean, they got in a little bit of the gray area, when you got, lightsabers and blasters from Star Wars, which is all fictional. You've got but you've got your cowboys and your Indians, and then of course you got your your pirates and stuff, and they have swords and muskets. But they don't have like a modern like gun like somebody was going to go out and you know shoot somebody with. So
Yeah. I love Jody's answer. He drank too many kale smoothies. After he says, "Who's going to know that?" I know that, Jody, and it's actually in an episode from the original series.
Oh yes, because because an alien was trying to attack them and they couldn't because of green blood.
The glowing cloud that sucked that sucked something out of everybody's blood when it killed them.
Yeah, it was the hemoglobin or something in that, and they were like grayed out, like
it was the iron.
Yeah, the iron.
It sucked the iron out of their blood.
Mm-hmm.
And so the reason that Spock's blood is green is our blood is red because when our blood gets, or the iron in our blood combines with oxygen, it basically creates rust. Spock's blood is green because when copper corrodes, it turns green. His blood is copper based.
So is that your answer?
That's absolutely my answer. I gave the whole reason.
Oh, Jody want to know who would gonna know about Wapner's girlfriend? Well, Wapner's girlfriend, I'm telling you.
Wapner would know about Judge Wapner's girlfriend.
Sure. Well, so is that your answer, Buck?
That's my answer. Copper.
Okay. Well, you're half right. According to why does Mr. Spock of TV Star Trek have green skin? It's because of traces of nickel and copper in his blood.
Green blood. His skin is actually a very pale yellow.
Yeah, but they're saying green.
I see. They never said in the TV show, in the original series, they never said anything about the nickel. They did say all that. You see that in the episode about the not alien. I guess you'd call it the creature of the week. That whole thing, because Spock did not get killed.
Right.
And actually, when that comes about, Kirk gets out. The thing is on the ship. Spock is in there, and he's reverses the flow on the vent. And they expect Spock to be dead. And that's when everybody finds out about the copper in his blood. Why McCoy was always like, "You green-blooded Vulcan."
That's right. Okay, so on to this question, since we're arguing.
Who's arguing?
Segues into this one.
I
what
see.
room in the average American home is the scene of the greatest number of arguments? You're going until 10, right, Buck?
Yep.
Yeah. 25 minutes. Come on, does Jody know this one? Even Don? Well, obviously you've obviously had arguments before, right, in your home.
I've never had an argument, ever. I'll fight you for it.
Well, where did you have most of your fights at?
That's the thing, is we are not the average American home.
I don't know if
So,
I know I've argued in it before. Quite often.
This piece here is not going to stay. It's a little bit loose.
Oh, he's using the Craggle.
Not the Craggle.
Jody says he doesn't know much about arguments.
There we go.
Are you saying you guys bow down to the almighty boobies?
I wasn't going to say with the bedroom. I'm actually thinking a lot more along the lines of the kitchen.
That's your final answer?
Yep. Take out the trash, goddammit.
And you would be correct.
I mean, I've actually had disagreements with Jordan in the kitchen. Interesting. Not the Craggle.
Yes, not the Craggle.
Oops.
These are very some obscure things, Ned. Oh, Jody says they end up in the basement. I don't know, not in this basement. They never did. So here's one. This is going to be kind of an interesting one. What does the Separation Creek in Oregon separate?
But there's the Separation Creek?
Yes. In Oregon, separate.
Portland and something else. I don't know. Jody says the shores.
The shores.
Yes, the shores of the creek. How intuitive.
I would not know this either, but so your answer is what now?
Portland and something else.
Portland and something else, huh? Well, the answer is two mountains known as the husband and the wife.
Wow. They need to be separated. All right. I haven't had to break this out yet tonight.
The beer?
No.
The car?
The hammer.
Oh my.
There's the hammer. Because the piece does not want to go all the way down. Now it's on there. Don't hurt him, hammer. You see, that's the thing, is the tolerance on these is a little bit less than on real Legos. So sometimes either the dot's too big or the hole is too small.
All right. Here's a language question for you guys.
Spanish. Oh, wait. I have to wait for the question, don't I?
What is the car's instrument panel called? Or, oh, wait a minute. Why is the car's instrument panel called a dashboard?
Because that's what Howard wanted.
I don't think it has anything to do with me.
I like my answer anyway.
But it does have something to do with dashing. I will give you a hint on that.
No clue, to be honest.
This is also something that Don or you might know from building the jail wagon or the truck wagon. There's another hint for you.
No help.
No help, huh? Oh my
Nope.
God. No help. Does the peanut gallery have anything?
There's 9 people in the peanut gallery now.
Did you know the alien has not answered one of these questions yet?
That's because he's confused.
He's not dazed and confused?
Nope, just confused.
Oh, okay. So you're ready for this answer? You don't know. You don't know what the dashboard, why it was named the dashboard in a car. So the name dates back to the horse and buggy days when dashing horses kicked up mud, splashing the passengers riding behind them. The dashboard was devised to protect them.
Jody says early cars had wood board fronts made of ash. In the factory, they would say, pass me the ash.
The ash. Huh?
That's
That's a good answer, but it's not right. That's not what it was.
It's a well thought out answer.
That's right.
Where? Ah, there it is. It's hard to find clear parts.
They're see-through.
Exactly.
Okay, got a couple more questions here. If you have the answers. So here's one. What is cat ice? C-A-T ice.
It's what the cat puts in his drink.
Meow mix, right?
Meow, 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 meow. So I'm looking at these. I'm kind of like, okay. This is how they make the windows different colors.
Single
With these
pieces.
clear, yeah, with the clear pieces.
Uh-huh.
And they,
Like stained glass, basically. Yeah.
yep.
That's the only thing about having those single plate style things is it takes forever to put them together.
Yeah.
It's like doing the world map that Lego has. I got it sitting behind me, and I've only got about half of it done. That's like, I need to work on it, get it done.
Well, I did a picture of Mickey and Minnie for Andrea.
Oh yeah.
It's two separate pictures, but if you have them both, you can join them together.
I've got the Mickey and Minnie figures that they came out with.
Mm-hmm.
I've got that one. I just moved that one out to my barn or my building the other day. So Jody says Janeway and cryo freeze.
What was the question?
What is cat ice?
Janeway. That's a good answer.
Got any answers? Maybe, Buck?
I do not.
So cat ice is what they say. It's very thin ice from which the water underneath has receded, making it unable to bear virtually any weight, even that of a cat.
Ah.
I've been on a few of them. I've watched a few people go through that too.
Yep.
Okay, we'll do one music question here. All right. What were the names of the two gangs in West Side Story?
The Yangs and the Coms. Oh wait, no, that was Star Trek.
That's the space version.
Yeah.
You know, I've never actually seen the full thing of the West Side Story, but I do know what the gangs were called.
It's been probably 30 or 40 years since I've seen West Side Story.
Did they do a remake of that one?
They did. I tried to watch it and couldn't get into it.
I'm trying to remember who actually did do that, the remake of that. I can't remember. Well, I see that Gil, whatever how I pronounce the guy, the one that did Pacific Rim and stuff, and the Shape of, or was it the Shape of Water? Is that the one he had? We had the he's doing his version of Frankenstein.
Shape of Water. Are you not talking about Cameron, are you?
No. The one that he had where it was the guy, it was like a fish guy and that, and the lady and him both did
Jody, let's see. Jody said the Westies and the Northwesties, and then he said Guillermo del Toro.
I got
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it just took me out of the stream.
What's funny is you're in here now twice.
I'm doubling up on you, ganging up on you. Yeah, Gil Del Toro. I can't pronounce the guy's name. That guy.
That guy. That guy with the thing and the stuff.
So Jody said the Westies and the Northwesties.
Yep.
Like Wheaties. What was your answer?
I said my answer was I don't know.
Oh, it was the Jets and the Sharks.
I remember the Sharks, but I did not know the. I mean, I remember the Jets, not the Sharks.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll get it. We'll get here when I know you were alive when this happened. So in April of 1971, what rock group became the first ever to appear in the New York's Carnegie Hall?
No clue. I know the old joke about how do you get to Carnegie Hall?
Never heard that one.
Well, you know how to get to Carnegie Hall?
Take a left at Albuquerque?
No, practice.
Oh, practice. I see. All right.
Almost got him.
Oh, I'm sure you've heard this rock group. I'm sure you have.
What year?
1971. April of 1971, what rock group became the first ever to appear in the New York Carnegie Hall? This is our last question too, because it's running up on to 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go through until I finish.
Oh, okay. Well,
for some reason, I'm thinking either Rolling Stone or Styx. I don't think. Well, Styx might be old enough for that.
Well, maybe Jody might know this one. The Drooling Stones. I don't know. Was that when they were really heavy into some heavy drugs there? The Drooling Stones.
Yes, a drooling stone. You know, that's actually almost the right time that it could have been like Black Sabbath.
So what's your final answer?
Why not? Let's go with Black Sabbath. I know it's not them, but just for fun.
Well, it was Chicago.
Ah. You know what their original name was, don't you?
No.
Their original name was actually Chicago Transit Authority.
Ah, yes.
They were sued by the Chicago Transit Authority for use of the name. Basically, they were told, you can't use that. That's ours. $25 or $624. Sorry.
Well, we could do a bonus question if you want. Or we could
Sure.
Or
a bonehead question.
Yeah, bonehead. Okay, so another music and theater question here. What is Fats Domino's real first name?
No clue on that one either.
Man, I would assume some people would have been Googling this stuff, you know? I mean, it's so hard, even Google couldn't find it out.
Yeah. Jody says Spatzello. And they're the drooling stones because they're 100 years old.
Where's my Metamucil? I need it.
Hey, that's good stuff.
I gotta have my Polydent.
Metamucil's good stuff.
Anybody seen my walker?
You know, from when Andrea got her back surgery, we do have a walker.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Did they ever find out about what was going on with her earlier this year?
Not yet.
Oh, one of those deals. Nice.
Yeah, they did some tests, and what they came back with was inconclusive.
We gotta do some more tests.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why doctors practice.
You notice that, huh?
Yep.
Teachers don't practice. The doctors are always practicing. I don't know if I want to go to a practicing doctor.
I don't want a practicing doctor. I want one who knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I actually got to go to my doctor appointment next week, Tuesday. See what they say.
Well, my doctor's appointment from last month isn't till November now.
I love it when they put you off. It's like, Or
well, what happened was she had, because I actually go to a PA, or not even a PA, or an RN. And what happened was she had an emergency, and so they had to reschedule. Well, I'm curious if I'd have answered the phone when they said they had to reschedule, if they'd have rescheduled sooner than 2 months out.
Yeah. Well, it's like my cousin's mom. They sent her a letter. You need to get in there because your heart's, partially working, and you could have a heart attack at any moment. And you need to have a pacemaker and a defibrillator installed, but we can't get you in until November.
Yeah, it's a huge emergency, but we'll see you in 3 months.
And then she goes in because she feels like she's having one and a couple of them and like, oh yeah, well, but we can't do anything faster than that. And that's like her youngest daughter, Augustine. She's gonna be 15 months old here, coming up on the 26th. And they couldn't get her in until like September to do this blood work, and now they're saying, oh well, she might have leukemia.
Oh, that's a great thing to go. I'm not sure about this, but maybe.
Yeah, well, because of her blood work.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, but. So the question to what's Donna's real first name is Anthony.
Okay. Well, let me see. Let's see if we can make a different camera work.
Oh boy.
Just for fun.
It's all fun when you have shits and giggles, but when somebody...
Hey, look at that. So, that's where we're at.
It looks different coloring when you got it on this one. On your camera facing down, it looks more greeny. like green colored versus this brown. Of course,
There you can see the window.
Uh-huh.
I wonder.
Oh, and those are put sideways, aren't they?
There we go. Hey, there's the fly again. You know, here's the funny thing. This camera's right side up.
Well, it's kind of like my phone. I have to turn it sideways to take and get the right orientation so it's, fills the space as it does.
Well, the ZV-1 actually is upside down from what it could be because I have the cameras all mounted on that side of the desk instead of putting the bar on this side.
Right.
But that is as far as we got tonight. I love the way it looks.
Yes, it's looking really nice. Makes it
So
though.
here,
You should check your lighting to see if you could put some of your lighting in while you're building it instead of having to really tear it apart too. That's the other.
they're always designed for you to have to pull it apart.
Yeah, but if you could put it in now without having to tear it apart, you can just run in. Oh my God, the fly is attacking. Must be a demeanor.
So here, there. Ah!
Oh my God. Run away, run away.
Run away, run away. So that is as far as we're going to go tonight. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Huh?
Somebody needs to shave.
Do you think?
I still say you look like the guy from WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah, maybe. But now the thing is, I haven't shaved since the government shut down.
Oh, I see. Is that your protest?
No, actually, around October every year, I start growing my beard.
Oh, so you
That
can
way-
be Santa Claus by Christmas?
Not so much so I can be Santa Claus. That way, if I have to go outside and shovel snow,
Oh,
I keep my face warm.
yep. I know how that goes. Yep.
But I had brought one more bag over just in case. Not going to need it. Wow. It's blown out because of probably that light there.
Still kind
And
of
still a
blown up.
little bit. I guess we'll just go down to the ring light. There. That's better.
Yeah.
Then Don says, Jody says, don't shave. Don says, good night. And Don says, see you all tomorrow. Yep. Hopefully I'll be able to figure out what's going on with my computer and StreamYards by then. But thank everybody for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Howard, for joining in and keeping me entertained and the people entertained while I do this.
Or
Hope
put it to
everybody's
sleep.
Yeah. Hope everybody's enjoying it. If you do, and if let's see, there's something on fire in the back. No, it's not on fire. That is a essential oils mister.
Oh.
But now, if you're new here, like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Be notified of whenever I post new content. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. And before I run away, because Ken always reminds me, actually, less so much Ken than it's more Don. He's like, hey, don't forget this.
That's right.
Let's bring up YouTube. And we'll bring up my videos. That way I can look at it, because tomorrow we have the Woody Wednesday going on.
And there's 5 people, not 4.
Yes,
5 people doing the tram. Everybody keeps saying
5 people. 5.
There's 5.
So tomorrow we have Woody Wednesday. Thursday we have Aligning the Stars with Jordan. Friday we have the HTM live stream. Saturday, Canadian Starship with Andrew. And usually Jody will stream before. The goofy shirt looks like me, Jody says. Yeah. Sunday, we have the group stream is another group stream. Then Monday, we have Don's modeling desk where he is working on his Orville. And Bricks and Sprues, Keith, on Tuesday, working on his, what is it? They call it the Jack Sparrow instead of the Black Pearl.
Mm-hmm.
But full week of entertainment every week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And we will see you in the next video or stream. Well, we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one.